Hey everyone, it's Unlikely Hero again with some more Monster Rancher 2, and we're going to continue Slimeson's training. Just training, and more training. That is basically Monster Rancher 2 in a nutshell. That makes it sound like I don't like this game. This is one of my favourite games ever. Yes, so, sticking with the power and defence. That's probably going to be the plan for a while now. His defence is going up so nicely, but he's just not naturally very good at power, so that is a real struggle. But, although his intelligence is naturally a little higher, which means he might also gain that quicker. If we look at his abilities here, they are all power type, so at the moment there is just not any real point in training his intelligence, not unless he gains an intelligence technique. I am starting to get a bit concerned about the money situation. I think I am going to have to just try and enter him in just an average tournament, not a ranked one. Well, it is still ranked, but it's not one that you will gain a rank through winning. I'm just unsure how well he will actually do in one. Unless I swallowed my pride and entered a rank E just to get my money back up. Oh, okay, so that is a just an ordinary tournament. Because it's at the end of the month, for some reason I mistook that for an official one, but it isn't. So I think I will have a go at entering him in that one. There are only 4 monsters in it, which means a little more chance of me placing higher and getting some share of that prize money, so I think it could be worth a shot. I am loving the pace at which his defence is going up. That's so good. That's going to be so helpful in the long run. And in fact, in the lead up to this tournament, I think I will just focus on his defence one more time, because that way should... yeah, there we go, leveled up again, that's great. I didn't sound very excited about that, but it is a good thing, really. Because if we look, his defence is now level 6, which is the same level as his skill, so that, for a rank D monster, that's pretty alright. Would still be good to increase it, it's always good to get in some more training, but gonna give him some rest this week, ready for the tournament in the next week. Like I said, if I win this tournament, he will not go up a rank, because it's not official, but could really do with that 2,000 prize money right about now, or even like 500 prize money would be good. And I think that prize, the Gemini's pot, might be able to sell that. I'm not sure what else it's actually for. I'm hoping that we won't have to forfeit matches this time. I don't really like to have to do that, but it's still preferable to my monster getting injured. Okay, so I think this is the first time in this series that I have entered an unofficial tournament. So we're actually in a different ring, which is quite nice. And I just think, seeing as this is the Gemini Cup, and I myself am a Gemini, I think I should be allowed to win this one. Okay, well I'm glad to see that Hailfall and Sakura Art are not here. You might remember Millium from the first time I attempted the Rank D tournament. If I recall I can't even speak. If I recall correctly, I don't think had too much issue with her, but like I said last time, I don't want to assume anything. I've actually never trained one of the fairy monsters before, the type of monster that Million is. Might be quite interesting to give it a go at some point. Well, if nothing else, that's going to do wonders for Slimeson's fame, which will be good, seeing as we lost pretty much all of it in the last tournament. The other thing that's quite good about these unranked tournaments is that they do quite often only have a total of 4 monsters, and they go so much quicker. Some of them are also elimination ones, which they go way quicker as well. It's quite likely at some point we'll enter one, so you'll see what I mean at that point. Yeah, I could definitely still do with some more power. So if you look at the damage that Capella's doing with the same sorts of moves as Slimeson, and it's just doing that bit more power, got a bit more power behind it, and it's just... yeah, you can really tell in a fight like this that Slimeson is kind of lacking in power. Yeah, don't think I'm going to win this one somehow. That's okay though. 1-1, lost one. That's not too bad. So, we'll see how this last one goes. If we can win the next round, it's quite possible that we could get into a tiebreaker. Although it does look like it would probably be with Capella, because Capella's won both matches so far, so... but we'll see. Now this little guy gave us a bit of trouble last time as well, so I'm interested to see what happens this time. Had some trouble there with Slimeson doing foolery and being unable to attack. Unfortunately, if your monster's not completely loyal, that is always an issue. I probably don't actually discipline him enough for him to be 100% loyal, but I just don't have the heart to most of the time, to be quite honest. Like, I look into his cute, slimy face, and it's just so hard to scold him or to not praise him when he's done a good job. Okay. Just hoping that we can kind of hold off and not have him get too many good hits in these last few seconds, because it can all change. It hasn't this time, which is good, but it can all change in those last few seconds, for better or worse. Okay, so it looks like I am going to be in a tie-break with Capella, so second chance, could still win the tournament. If not, I've come second and we'll still get some prize money, which that is the main goal here, so even if I don't win, it's been a pretty successful little tournament. I think in many ways Slimeson and Capella are actually quite evenly matched. It is just that difference in power. I think that's where Capella just has the edge. If I'm careful though, there is a chance that we could win this one. If I'm careful. I have noticed, however, that most of my hits do land on Capella, but equally, Capella's hits tend to land on Slimeson. Okay, that is a knockout. I'm hoping with it just being the one knockout that Slimeson won't be hurt. I wouldn't have stayed in if I hadn't thought there was a chance. I thought there was still a chance we could bring that one back round. So, I placed second, which means I got half the prize money amount and a little bonus amount as well, so that is good. That at least is going to set us up for a little while. Gained a little bit more fame as well, probably from that first knockout, which is pretty cool. But the main thing is that we've got some money to actually get us a little bit safer financially. I just hope that Slimeson hasn't been injured. I'm hoping that you can't hear the fan in my laptop too much right now, because it is getting a little... It's not like mega noisy, but I mean I can hear it, so I'm hoping you can't. I think now would be a very, very good time to buy some mint leaves, now that I've got a little bit more money and the sale is on as well. So, oops, we want to buy. Okay, that's enough of those. That should set us up for a while. I'm going to give him one because, I mean, he has just been in a tournament and he got knocked out. He's been doing a lot of training lately, so it's quite likely that his stress will be quite high, as well as him being very tired. I haven't started buying or using the nuts oil so far, but that is something that I might consider doing soon, because otherwise his fatigue will probably start to get to him. So where are we at with the training? Okay, I think... I was considering just, like, focusing on his power and nothing else for a little while, but I think with the way his defense goes up and with it being such a useful stat, I think I am going to just continue as I am, so power and defense. Also, I don't know if, like, the way that his defense is going up at the moment, the way it's going up so quickly, I don't necessarily know if that's going to last forever. So, while it is like this, I'm gonna keep rolling with it, because that is going to be so useful in the long run. I think we're going to miss the official tournament this week, this season. I know I said I was considering entering it, but I think it's just not happening. I am going to scold him this time because we're reaching a point where he shouldn't really be failing his drills. And he is a little bit spoiled as well, so... I still need to be a little bit careful with my money as well. I really don't want that to drop below 1,000. Because at that point it can be hard to find a convenient time to enter a tournament in order to get the money back, and you can just end up in a whole lot of trouble that way. So it's best if, when I see it getting low, I catch it early on. I think I accidentally missed his rest week there because I was chattering away, so he's a little tired now, but that's alright. I'll give him the mint leaf and let him rest this week instead, and hopefully he'll be alright. Okay. It's strange. Domino is usually one of the main drills that I have monsters train in. I usually, by this point, have already been training my monsters' power up quite a lot, but just because of Slimeson's natural kind of inclination towards skill and defense, I just haven't so much. So it's just, for me, a slightly different training method, slightly different battle technique. And also with him being a gel, like I said in a previous video, I've never trained one of these monsters prior to Slimeson, so it's all a bit of a learning experience for me. I am going to say no, just because it wasn't that long ago that I last played with him, and I just think we really need to get in some training. I feel kind of bad now because he's just done really well on his drill. Oh, so close to the next level with his defense. It's September again already. The years in this game, they just go so quickly. Oh no, I've made him stressed out. Okay, so we're definitely gonna give him a mint leaf and some rest this week. He might be stressed out because I have slightly, I have like disciplined him slightly more this past month. It is difficult to know sometimes what's best for your monster, to be honest. Where are we at anyway? So close to leveling up the defense again. Starting to get somewhere with the power as well. Once that gets to 200, that's going to be, for a rank D monster, that's going to be getting a bit more decent. It's good. I think I'll end this video soon because we're coming up to 20 minutes now, and it's like... don't want to go on too long. There we go, leveled up and did great on his drill. He did do his best, and he does deserve praise. That does also seem like a nice high note to end this video on. So, Colt has just said about the official tournament, I am not going to enter this one. Like, I still just think just that little bit more training, maybe the winter one would be a better option, I think. So, yeah, I'll continue training him in the next video, and might even get to enter the winter official tournament. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.